So for our 50 plus class today, we spent a little bit of time just doing some shoulder mobility. And I'm going to show you kind of some of the things we worked on today. All told, we probably spent about close to 8 to 10 minutes on this. So I might get through it a little quicker than that, but you should take your time and work through all this stuff. Two tools that you could use for this, or one of the two we use in the gym. PVC pipe a lot of times for these exercises, but I'm guessing that lots of people don't have that at home. It's great though if you want. It's not very expensive. You can go to Home Depot or Rona and get that, and it's a great piece for working on mobility. And so we substituted a nice long towel instead, and actually worked okay. Okay, so the first thing we started with was just a series of arm circles. And again, like, don't be in a hurry to get through this stuff. It's making sure that that shoulder actually goes through and moves in range of motion. If you're limited in your range of motion, maybe you don't have full arm circles anymore, that's okay. Just keep working both directions. I do like to isolate, like to do one shoulder at a time because you get a little bit different range of motion. And I'm gonna go forward and backwards. So forward and then backward. I actually often like to do it like a swim stroke. So like backstroke, where you can see my hand is actually turning, because I want to see some rotation of that upper arm in that shoulder socket as I'm going through. And then sometimes I go right into front crawl. Again, trying to make sure that that shoulder goes through lots of different motions. Backstroke, same kind of thing. Then we moved into some opposites. Again, just trying to make sure that the shoulder goes through lots of different motions and it gets loosened up. I did some rolls, so roll on the shoulder, this one from the side. And again, we're doing all of that. I'm going through this stuff very quickly, but you want to take your time on each piece. And then lastly, did some band pull aparts, and you can see I don't have these are bandless pull aparts. I am actually having my thumb pointed at the back. If you have a band, which I happen to have one here, and you're able to do the actual band pull apart, again, trying to get that palm up or the thumb pointed at the back as they go through those band pull aparts. Really good for that shoulder and trying to keep strong across the back of your shoulder. So lots of little exercises like that. Then we moved into clocks. So before I get to clocks, we did rotations, because some people struggle with clocks. So I'm really just taking my scapula, pinching my shoulder blades together, and then extending. So retraction and extension. For some of you, that might be enough, but if you can, try to do those clock rotations with the shoulder. It's a great shoulder piece. Trying to go both directions and making sure those shoulders stay nice and loose. It doesn't take very long to get a little bit of burn going in your shoulders with that. Shake it off any point in time you want. Go back in, do some more. It's great to spend a little bit of time on those movement pieces. And then the last thing we did was with the towel. So I'm going to take my towel, kind of roll it up. I'm going to get as close to the end as I can, as close to the other end as I can. I'm going overhead, and I'm going to now start to explore my shoulders and explore the different positions they can go to. This works great with the PVC pipe that's nice and long, so you can get it as long as you want. But for me today, I'm just using a towel to do it. So I'm going to stretch and I explore. And for some of you who've got decent range of motion, you can actually do the dislocate movement pattern and go right back and forth. All right, so I'm going to play around in those positions, and I'm just going to make sure that my shoulder goes through lots of different movements, and I'm going to explore all the different ways that it was originally designed to move, but maybe over time I've lost some of that movement. One way or the other, it's just trying to make sure that we use our shoulder and not just push weight with it, but also use it in ways it was designed to do some, it's an amazing piece of equipment, and you use it or you lose it. So that's the shoulder mobility stuff we did. Again, spend 8 to 10 minutes on that. Don't be in a hurry. It's just as important as pushing weight.